How do we actually start changing this world? What does it really look like? Hey, Jason here. If you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me go through Joburg. If you've been catching me on TikTok today, you saw me at Benmore Gardens and I was giving away free food to people from the vegan chef, and I really appreciate them for letting me do that. And they actually gave me a discount. It was so crazy, man. Like, it shows you how great the world is when you're trying to do good things in the world. You show up with good actions. And most importantly, you be seeing me talk about success, what it is, how to get it in the three areas of life that I focus on: happiness, health, and wealth. And so today, like, I really wanted to talk to you about, like, what does it really take to make the world change? Like, how are we going to change past all of these horrible things that we see every day? And the truth is, the only way we're going to change this world is if we start changing ourselves. We have to change our mindsets. We have to stop thinking everything that we think we know is correct, because you don't know what blessing is right there by you, and you're actually turning it away because you're having some mindset or a set of habits that you believe. And those beliefs do not go in the year 2023. And so what made me actually think about this video was, one, the people thanking me, and then two, like, the weirdness that I was getting from doing this. Like, literally just doing a random act of kindness. I woke up today and I was just like, well, let me take that back. I didn't wake up today. I knew I was going to do this probably about 2 weeks ago. And it's something I'm going to start doing either every week or every month. I don't know exactly how far I'm going to do it yet because it brings me happiness. And I'll tell you this, like, one of the reasons why I started doing it is because, like, if anybody who knows me, like, I'm still sad right now. I'm not going to lie and act like, oh, I'm just the happiest person in the world. No, I'm not. I'm still sad. I still have depression sometimes because there's so many things that I still wanted to do with Cece by my side. There were so many places I wanted to go, so many foods we wanted to try together. And so now doing all this stuff on my own, like the vegan night market last night, it made me just, long for her a little bit. Like, damn, I wish she was here beside me, because that's the person I wanted to do those things with. Now, before any of the ladies here start, oh, I'm looking for, I am not in the market for a relationship. So just please take that out your mind. Just because I'm speaking my truths does not mean I want what you want in life. So please hear me on that. And so because of that sadness, I realized one of the things that can get you out of the vibration of sadness is do something good for someone else. Do something nice for someone else. Now, if you know me personally, I have a zero tolerance when it comes to giving money. However, I do believe in feeding people, and especially feeding them health. So feeding them healthier option foods, showing them alternatives that are out there, that is right up my alley. So doing something where I was giving food to people, that worked great. But, like, this is one of the things I want to share with you, like, and really think about this as I'm speaking to it, and let me know what your comments are in the bottom, what your thoughts about it. So if you saw the videos, there was 3 people that I had on video that gave their reviews. 2 people didn't. And the reason why I didn't get their reviews, I could have gotten it, but it was like pulling teeth. And if you know me, I don't believe in resistance. And so whenever someone's being resistant or making issues or had other thinking in their head like, oh, I'm buying you food because I want to get to know you. No, I don't. I'm doing something nice for people. And so with that, like, the people then, they was like, oh, well, do I got to be on video? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? I'm like, dude, I talked to you about this before I bought you the food. And so I told him, I was like, you know what? Don't worry, yo. If I would have known this how you're going to act, I wouldn't have got it for you. But I was like, enjoy the food. Keep it moving. And so with that, what happened? Their business didn't get plugged. That means I'm not marketing you for free. I'm not helping drive customers to you for free. These are things that are giving you your job security. Like, we have to get out of our heads thinking the world revolves around us. It doesn't. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, there was another group of young ladies. I was going to buy them food. Literally, well, here's one of the things. So if you're not from the continent of Africa, there is a very negative stereotype of not Jamaicans, I'm sorry, of Nigerians. Now, before anybody come in like, oh, that's not true, it is very true. Everyone I have talked to in person has told me, yes, you are absolutely correct. And they're like, yes, we do see you as a Nigerian until we hear you talk, which means people are afraid of me. But really think about this. I'm a guy in a central commercial in a mall And I'm like, hey, would you like to have an option, have an ability to get free food? Like, there's nothing you need to do. All I'm asking for is just give a review of the food. And they were so rude and disrespectful. Then by the time they realized my accent, they're trying to turn around and talk. I was like, no, forget it. Keep going. Like, you don't know who the person is that's in front of you or next to you. We have to start acting in a better way. We have to start having more emotional intelligence. Like, we as a civilization, as people, have to start emotionally evolving. We can't keep sitting here crying about the world is not fair and we don't do anything about ourselves. The world doesn't owe us anything. The world gives us exactly who we are as a society and as individual people. And if you don't start understanding that major part of the law of attraction, you will never attract the things that you need. Turned out one of the guys I bought food for is a big Christian singer. He's been traveling all around the world. Shout out to Kurt Hardy. Make sure you follow him on IG. Really great dude. And he was actually in a time crunch, to let you know. And so they got the food out to him. He loved it, enjoyed it, and it was really great talking to him. I also met another young dude. He actually lives not too far from here. He used to work out here in Newtown. Really great dude. Met another young lady, really great person. Like, you never know who is in the room or next to you if you're showing up as the person you always show up as. We've all been programmed to act like our parents and our family. This is the generational curse that we all have. So many people think like, oh, diabetes, oh, heart disease. These things ain't generational curses. The generational curse is the things that we've been programmed from our ancestors. How are you eating? Like most people, I'll tell you right now, if you eat fried chicken, that's not good for you. Let's just be real. Eating a bunch of fried food isn't good for you. Eating a bunch of greasy food isn't good for you. Eating a bunch of oil, cheese, all of these things. Eating dairy isn't good for you. And if you're a black person like me, over 80% of people who share my same pigmentation, we are automatically born lactose intolerant. So it makes no sense. We have to change our mindsets. We have to change the way we show up in this world. We can't keep crying to some white savior that's never coming. We can't keep crying to some Jesus or God figure that is never coming. We can't keep crying to someone in another side of the world like they owe us something. Or rich people. They do not owe us anything. The only thing they owe in life is what they want and what they're willing to sacrifice to get it. And so what are you willing to sacrifice to make this world a better place? Are you willing to just let go of old stereotypes that's sitting in the back of your head? Are you willing to let go of all this negative emotions that we just been taught to hold on to and focus on each and every day? Because I'm gonna tell you straight up from my viewpoint and from my experience, all of this negative emotions, it does nothing but beat us fucking down. It just beats us down day in, day out, day in, day out. And then if we have the ability to wake up one day and reflect, we look back and then we're like, it's too late. Stop letting life pass you by. Stop dying to live and live to die. Live your life. Quit listening to the programming of news media. Quit listening to the programming of your parents or past generations. Quit listening to the programming of political parties. All these things that divide us is dividing us for a reason, because it doesn't want us to reach our objective. It doesn't want us to reach our goal. And our true goal in life is happiness. It's not money, yo. And so really think about this and really go into your weekend. What are you willing to sacrifice to make this world a better place? So I hope you got value from this. Hit the like button, share this if you know someone who likes this content, and subscribe to the channel, subscribe to TikTok and IG, and you can find me across all my platforms. Just put in Jason Chaney.